The next question is, what is your least favorite game? I'm not sure if this was asked before, but I'm gonna go ahead and say not, and just something similar was asked. But my least favorite game would be the Shrek game that I played. Oh no 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 no! I know what my least favorite game is. Oh man, I'm probably gonna get jumped again by people who are fans of this game. But I really didn't like that Earthbound game. I think it's called Earthbound. It's the one with Ness. I didn't look up the name. I kind of forgot it already, but I know it was Earth something. I think it was Earthbound. But I don't know. It was so boring, and I just could not get into that game. The next question is, are you a sleepyhead or an early bird? I am a sleepyhead. I will stay up until like 5 o'clock in the morning or 4 in the morning and wake up at like noon. I don't like getting up early, so that's going to cripple me in college whenever I get there. Oh well. The next person is Mega Nine Lives. What made you want to start LPing? I already kind of answered this too, but um, being able to improve my speech, my ex forced me into it, and Nintendo Capri Sun is funny. Those would be the reasons. Next question is, if you could be a character on any game you like to play, who would it be? I can flat out. Actually, it would be a tie, really. Now I really think about it. I would want to be either Link on Ocarina of Time, go through all that adventuring and whatnot, or one of the characters in Tales of Symphonia. Because Tales of Symphonia has a whole adventure thing, except it's in a big group, and it would be funner with people around me than if I were going off alone, fighting creepy dungeons alone. So actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I would probably be Sheena in Tales of Symphonia. Because she fights with those cool cards, and it's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It would be either Sheena or Lloyd, because Lloyd uses two swords, and I like dual swords. Dual swords are cool. Anyway, moving on. Out of all your game videos, which one to you felt like the best moment of accomplishment of them all? Flat out Majora's Mask episode Adowa Onage Part 14. That was awesome. That was my shining moment in that whole LP, or rather in all my videos. I mean, I beat Adola in like what was it, 18 seconds, and that was pure awesome. I still can't forget that. That I was just so thrilled that I actually beat that boss in 18 seconds, especially after failing so much at all the bosses. But yeah, that would have to be my shining moment. Yay! The next person is iGable82. You draw really well. Do you plan on making a career out of it? Before, I used to really consider drawing professionally, but these days I really don't think I could make a career out of drawing alone. I mean, if I were to make drawing my career, I would really have to hit a really big stroke of luck because of all the really good mangas out there, really good illustrators. I just don't think that I could make a living off of drawing alone. So no, I'll still stick with it as a hobby, and if I make a popular manga just by chance, then I'll run with it. But that all depends on how everything works out, so eh. The next person is TheEpicflames, and he asks, are you fond of the Metroid series? Like I said, I have not played any Metroid game. I'm sorry. But I haven't gotten around to playing it. No one suggested any games to me, so I just never got around to it. So if you have any suggestions for what Metroid game I should download and play, excuse me, not download, buy, quote unquote, and play, then I'll go ahead and play it. Because I am curious. I am curious. I know a lot of people who like it, but I just never did. The next person is Wolfaton. Can you teach me how to draw like you? Now, I would love to be able to give lessons and whatnot like that, but that would just really take a lot of time. And I can't really teach you if I'm not there over your shoulder and showing you how to do the strokes and whatnot. All I can do is give you some tips and give you some advice on how to do things. Go ahead and shoot me a PM if you really want me to give you some tips and pointers and give you some good tutorials, because I'll more than happily help you guys out if you really want to get into drawing, because I like helping people out. And I used to look up all these tutorials and whatnot, but the number one tip that I can give for drawing, other than giving me a PM and I'll show you some stuff, is practice. Look at references. Go and look at things around you and sketch it. It doesn't matter if it's simple like a ball. That'll help you practice your shading. It doesn't matter if it's complex as someone walking down the street and you can speed sketch it, or try to anyway. That'll all help you improve on your anatomy and your shapes and whatnot. So yeah, those are the top tips that I can give you right now on this video. Moving on, why did you start making videos? I already mentioned this before, but for LPs, actually, yeah, there is a portion of this question I didn't answer. For LPs, I started drawing. For LPs, I started making videos because of self-improvement and because I was bored and I was forced into it, like I said before. But the reason why I started doing my drawing videos is because I really, really want to share my art. I don't really have many people to share my art with and to really who really follow along with my art. Like, my DeviantArt account is pretty much dead. Like, no one looks at my art, no one comments on it. It's just really kind of stagnant. And while I'll still put my art up there for people to look at, and ever since I started doing Let's Plays, I started getting more watchers on there, I still have gotten way more views and way more feedback on YouTube than I ever did on DeviantArt. And you know, it really feels good to know that people like my art enough to leave a comment and be like, oh, hey, your art is good. It really motivates me to keep on working at it. So that's why I started making those videos. Anyway, the next question is, when did you realize you had such a great gift in link games and drawing? I'm not sure if you could say I have a great gift in link games. I mean, have you seen? I don't even remember what part it is, but I spent like an episode and a half trying to figure out how to get back up onto that Dragon in Ocarina of Time's platform. You know, the one in the Fire Temple. I know some of you will remember that, but oh man. No, I can't say that I have a great gift in Link games at all. But as for the drawing, I can't say that I ever realized I had a gift. It was really, really progressive, I guess you could say. I know there's a better word for that, but I just kept on practicing and practicing, and I still don't really think that I'm the best I can be right now. I'm still an amateur drawer, or artist, I should say. And there's a lot of things that I can improve. So no, I never really realized I had a gift in drawing or link games or whatnot. Anyway, moving on. Oh hey, this is the last question. The last question is from leosander, and he asks, which one of your birds is your favorite? Really? You're really gonna make me choose between my birds, man? How mean are you? um oh man, this is a tough question. I love all my birds. I love them all, but if I really, really had to pick a favorite, all my parakeets kind of ignore me. They just run away and ignore me, and I feed them and they mooch food off of me and whatnot. So none of them are really my favorite. I guess my favorite would have to be Pochi, my parrotlet. You know, the one that starred in the little Easter video that I made recently? He would have to be my favorite bird because he kind of sits around, doesn't care if I don't pay attention to him. He's not annoying, he's very quiet. And yeah, I love Mochi too though. I love her too, but she's just more annoying. You're mean, man, making me choose between my birds. But no, it's okay. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this answer video. Man, that was a lot of questions. I never thought that would end. Anyway, thank you guys again for participating and giving me things to answer. And thank you so much for subscribing again. I am so thrilled with my progress in subscribers. It's like, yay! I'm already at like 325 now, I think it is. Before I know it, I'm gonna have to make a thank you for 400 soon. Anyway, thank you guys again, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series of videos. Man, that took a while. Anyway, thank you guys, and see you guys later in my next videos.